I guess this week is another week where I put up with ridiculous comments from vegan activists, but let's go ahead and break this one down. Vegan stoner lady says, love how this white lady thinks that to get people to eat plants is colonial when native populations are currently being wiped out to make room for livestock. Example, the Amazon. Hey, first off, it's real gross to use non-vegan indigenous communities to support the eco-fascist argument of vegan activism. It's super gross. Yep, absolutely, I'm a white lady, and absolutely I'm an omnivore. I'm also somebody who cares very deeply about food ethics, food justice, and deconstructing from white supremacy, and refuting eco-fascist claims. I have a whole video on how vegan activism is eco-fascism. You can check it out in the playlist at the bottom of this video, but I will reiterate it again here since you don't seem to understand vegan stoner lady. Vegan activists actively work for and believe that everybody should be vegan, that everybody should embrace your dietary preferences and conform to what you see as your ethics. That is a colonizer mindset. Y'all seek to deprive indigenous people of their traditional foodways and access to their traditional foods. Look no further than my mutual Amalek, who has to deal with this bullshit on a regular basis. Veganism is a very white, very modern concept. With a few very small exceptions, every society in the world is omnivorous or vegetarian. And even those few groups of people that are traditionally vegan manage to maintain their health through the quantity of bugs they consume in their stored grains and legumes. There actually was quite a bit of interesting research on it. I think it's probably been 12 or 15 years ago now, investigating why these small communities in Asia did not get B12 deficiency. But that's a tangent. Vegan activism attempts cultural genocide. That makes it eco-fascism. It is the demand that everybody conform to your way of eating and that people must give up their traditional food ways when those ways are far more sustainable and ethical. It is the white colonizer mindset of I will superimpose my will and my beliefs on indigenous communities. And you, as a vegan, eating those Chiquita bananas, those Dole pineapples, consuming that palm oil, eating those vegetables grown and harvested by exploited agricultural laborers who are predominantly brown people, grown on land where the local ecosystem was obliterated to grow more crops. You really thought you had a gotcha with this, but you didn't. Vegan activism is eco-fascism. If the will and the ideology of vegan activists was truly enacted, it would mean cultural genocide for indigenous communities around the globe.